Hello, everyone, and welcome out there from internet land. What's going on? We are standing at the precipice of 2026, and I want to get some messages for you today. Allow some channeled messages to flow through about the year 2026. Now, I will say, as we step into this new earth shifting energy, which you resonate with if you landed here on this channel, things are very malleable right now. Things are moving very quickly. You'll probably continue to hear that. So it might be hard to, might be walking away from something with the Eight of Cups coming out there, but we're going to see. It might be hard to pin things down and get so much of a trajectory because things are moving quickly, but we're still going to touch on it. And we're doing daily readings right now, so we're going to check in as things move. But let's just see what do they want to tell us. What does Spirit want to tell us for the collective watching this? What is going to be their energy that they're showing up in 2026? What is going to be their energy that they're showing up in, representative of them, in 2026? I mean, you have Michael Jordan there, so you have to have success. So when Michael Jordan comes out, I hear that you're expanding beyond the people that know you. Because Michael Jordan, I kept seeing this here, being loyal to yourself in this year, being patriotic to yourself, appreciating, representing yourself. Some of you might be becoming more liberal, relaxed with the blue here. The blue here showing up again. What do you pledge allegiance to? What do you pay attention to? But okay, let's get into this. So with Michael Jordan coming up here, expanding beyond your realm, because Michael Jordan is a name that you can say, and even if someone has no clue about basketball, they wouldn't be able to name a team. They don't know which direction you're supposed to run on the court. They're like, is that the one that has the sticks? Okay, like someone like that, they would still be like, oh yeah, Michael Jordan. I know Michael Jordan. So this is global success, worldwide success. Now listen, don't jump crazy here. It doesn't have to mean that you're about to be famous. If you want that, hey, I'm not here to stop you. But reach for that highest vertical jump. So you're going up in 2026. You're going to be on point in 2026. You're going to be juggling a lot of things in 2026. Some of you might be traveling. I'm literally seeing that someone who watches this might be traveling all the way to Africa. Okay, they're playing that song also down in Africa. So some of you might be actually traveling there. If you're not traveling there, they're also bringing through a message that someone who watches this is going to be traveling to their motherland. Okay, so like your generational lands, maybe some of you are looking into your ancestry, or that's something that you've been wanting to get interested in, and there might be a message coming through about how doing that will help you to move forward in the year of 2026. It's like you're going to discover something about yourself and about your lineage that inspires you and that moves you forward. So trademark your trademarks. 23 could be a significant number for you. 2 and 3 is also the number of change. They're also giving me the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, which makes sense with that fiery red energy as well. So root chakra, you'll be able to ground in that energy. But the 2 and 3 of Wands that they're showing me, the 2 is the plan, and the 3 is the looking out and taking that next step and moving forward. So if you've been thinking and planning on something in 2025, you've looked at it, and then the 3 of Wands, boom, it's time to set out. It's time for the ships to move. It's time for things to move forward. Trademark your trademarks. So this is owning what is special about you. Make it an old habit to try something new. So boom, they really keep going back to this globe. It's like you're all around the world. They're giving me a song about that also. Spirit is being really funny today. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's talk about Ellen DeGeneres here showing up for a minute. Find where personal meets personable. So there's something here about you taking something that is personal to you and being able to distribute it to other people, like growing this into a business connection, right? Like maybe you do something on a really small scale because again, you're going outside of the zone where you're typically known at. You're expanding beyond that in the year 2026, or at least that's the opportunity that's on the table if you want to take advantage of that. You know, never let a tarot reader or anybody else for that matter tell you what to do. This is all up to your decision, what you want to do, what's important to you, okay? So maybe you do something on a small scale, like you've sold something to people in your community, like a craft that you do, and they're like, you know what, this is really good, you should make a website. So it's like you start connecting with other people and you start learning a little bit more about doing business. Don't get with the times if they don't get you. So again, that message about taking care of what's important to you. Kill with kindness and resuscitate with humor. There's something here a little bit about you maybe just kind of like speaking out for yourself more and maybe using humor to handle difficult situations in the year of 2026. That did come through. We have Estee Lauder with the makeup. Some of you could be making up with a person in 2026. I am hearing that, but I'm not going to go deep into the relationship realm. So take it if it's for you, leave it if it's not. Youth will never get old. So for me, this is giving me a 6 of Cups energy right now, like that childlike spirit, getting excited in the year of 2026. When we see Estee Lauder with the pearls, there's something that's a classic. There's something that's never going to get old. There are parts of you that are the pearls, like the pearls of who you are. And we talked about the trademarks. So there's going to be something, and making the personal personable. So there's going to be something really special about you in the year 2023. You know what it is. You feel the ping right now. It's resonating with you, whatever that is. It's like this special part of you, and you're about to share it with the world. And with the pearls being here representing that, it took you a long time to craft this part of yourself. But yes, Estee Lauder, when that card comes out, it's also about reinvention. Definitely when you see that card. Okay, we have focus coming out over here for the year of 2026. What are you going to focus on? Getting a handle on your third eye insight. So some of you might be becoming more comfortable with your downloads. They're showing me the 3 and 5 of Wands with that energy there. So what they're letting me know with that for you for the year of 2026, what you envision, usually you would struggle to put it into action, but the 3 and the 5 is coming together and you're just going to go with it. And they've been bringing up that message too about just doing it even when you're scared. That doesn't mean doing something that's not right for you and not listening to your gut, but it does mean having the capability to just flow when you need to, and knowing that we might not have all the answers first. Okay, so what energies can they look forward to in the year 2026? Let's get a few more of these cards. Productivity, there's that 8. Okay, Pumpkin, cutting off old ties, things that you don't need anymore. Fall season could be significant for you in that year of 2026 when something really starts coming through for you. Happiness, you couldn't get a better card to come out here. Some of you definitely could be having something going on in the love sector though, because we do have the Gemini represented here, and that's the Lovers also. But this is 15, the number of the devil. They're showing me that. So don't get caught up in distractions and let it take away from any of the abundance that you're creating for yourself. Okay, let's get some tarot to kind of ground this in before we get any more oracle. So what's their overall theme for the year of 26? Their overall theme, their focus, their overall energy. King of Pentacles. Yes, you're focused on money. You're focused on stability. You're focused on your surroundings, having a comfortable environment. Stability is really going to be the word, and everything that stability entails for you. You're going to be learning more about what matters to you in the year 2026. What else is their energy in the year 2026? Right, so it's not just money, but it's that stability, whatever it means for you, and taking leadership in your own life. There is a strong energy here of some of you like, okay, I don't like to use that word. Yeah, I'm not going to use that word. That'll probably get flagged or something. But there's an energy here of you maybe being like a little bit more assertive. That's a good word we can use. Being a little bit more assertive with what you want for yourself. Okay, instead of debating about what does everybody else want, how am I going to make everybody else happy over here, because this landed like this over the King of Pentacles. So this is something that you might feel like people have held you back in the past, juggling too many different people's opinions and wants and desires and trying to keep up with everybody else. You may have felt like, oh, that's just holding you back. Like you can't get your footing. You know what you want, but you're not really getting to it because you're being too nice. But the Queen of Cups is here in the reverse. The Nine of Cups is here in the reverse. You're not going to juggle these energies anymore in 2026. You are going to be in that King of Pentacles energy, which is like, you know what? I'm at the helm. I call the shots. Spirit is showing me you closing the door, like they're saying no appointments. I don't have any time today. So definitely this strong energy here about being much more assertive. Like you're still this beautiful Queen of Cups energy, but you're not just going to be the doormat in 2026. Because you know what you want and you got to let that come into yourself. So you're in that expansion, and we did have that energy of juggling things, but you're going to be participating in the world in things that mean something to you, not just signing up for it because you need to be in the balance for other people. Let's get one more card for 2026. What is the energy of this collective? Whoo, Four of Wands. Yes, love could be coming in for you when we see the Four of Wands. Look at the Three of Wands peeking through on the bottom, because again, it's time for those ships to come in, or for you, Spirit is saying it's time for those ships to go out with the things that you've been wanting to put into action. Take those steps. Take those steps. But this isn't just about love and the Lover's look. The Ten of Cups, the happiness coming through. Yeah, no more doubt, no more blocking yourself, no more listening to what other people are talking about. You're going to be listening to what you're talking about. But the Four of Wands, yes, it can be a lover, it can be 1111. Some people like to say twin flame journey if you're here. But what this is really speaking here with the King of Pentacles and your energy right now, collective, for 2026 is you having something to celebrate called coming home to yourself. You're going to be a badass in 2026. You're like, that's it. I'm going for me. Everybody else is going for them. I'm going to go ahead and go for me. That's a tough energy. I like that. I like that, collective. That's a strong energy for you. I mean, your energy has me over here feeling hyped up. Like, let's go for 2026. Let's go. If you're claiming this energy, claim it in the comments. Claim it in the comments. Leave me a star emoji. Let me know what you're going to do. Okay. Looking at our tea leaf oracle for 2026. Yep, let me get a couple more of these before we start talking about them. There's so many of these cards, so I really want to just give them an opportunity to fly out and let them speak. For the collective for 2026. Okay. There it is. Bowl came out. Spirit said someone who's watching this might like to go bowling, or you could be meeting someone when you're bowling, or at an arcade even where they just have bowling. That is such a side note. But listen, Spirit comes through like that. So we just have to tell the messages because it's for someone. So if it's not for you, again, leave it for who it's for. All right, so plenty of material things. So this is the bowl. This is the fruits of your labor. So things blossoming throughout the year. Every fruit has its season. Okay, if you have a favorite fruit, what is the season that it actually grows in? Like its peak season, its natural harvest season. Look it up if you don't know, because that might be a significant time for you in the year of 2026. Spirit is bringing that through strong. But the fruit bowl, Spirit is also saying fruity. Like some people could be saying you're a fruit bowl, like an insult. When people say like you're a fruitcake, you're crazy. You might be having some crazy, wild, outlandish ideas. That's because it's not that person's path. So again, are you going to go back into that juggling other people's opinions energy? Or are you going to come home to yourself and be in that King of Pentacles energy? Because kings, they're on the throne. They have to do things that other people wouldn't do. That's why they're on the throne, baby. That's why they're on the throne. So we have this Bear card that came out, danger, especially in money matters. So do be careful about your money. Again, never let a tarot reading be something that's directing your life. This is for you to use your intuition and see how this just helps you to navigate. Is it connecting with your energy? Okay. So being careful about what you do with money. There may be someone that's trying to take advantage of you financially a little bit. Again, because we talked about healthy boundaries and not juggling other people. Tower is here. It says solid foundation and success with effort, but the Tower is giving me from the tarot. So it could be things falling apart to fall into a better situation in 2026. You might be creating a lot of upheaval and a lot of Tower moments in your life, like just moving stuff around because you want your foundation to be solid. Success with effort. So the things that you want to change, because the Tower is an energy of change, regardless of if you want to look at it negative and scary or happy and you created it. There will be success with effort if there are things that you want to change in your life in the year 2026. We also have mice, discord among family or friends or family. Okay, so there might be some people around you that you're wondering if you can trust them at this time. Spirit is saying if there is someone that you cannot trust, they will always reveal that to you. So just, be mindful. Again, set your boundaries and just be careful with yourself. They are bringing up like a trap with the cheese. So again, something could be coming through where someone is wanting to take advantage or like ride your coattails financially. You might resonate with that. So Spirit is just saying, if you set the trap, the mice are going to go in it. If you put the cheese over there, if you don't trust someone, just kind of let them show you who they are, is the energy that is coming through, right? So just being mindful about who you want to be around and who you trust and feel safe with in the year 2026. We have career coming out. So career changes could be coming up. You could be writing a new resume, putting out new applications and resumes, trying to grow something, getting some different opportunities in your money sector. That makes sense with the King of Pentacles being such a focal point in your tarot there. And we have tree, affairs with your family. It keeps coming up. And it's really bringing back to that Two of Pentacles energy where they were talking about juggling other people, their opinions, their feelings, their emotions. And this year you're just like, no, man, like I'm still this Queen of Cups, but Queen of Cups got to take care of herself. So I'm going to be in that King of Pentacles energy. I'm on the throne. I'm calling the shots. I'm making the choices. I have to do what I need to do for me. And that's good because you filling your cup up is truly what's going to help you to move forward in your life and be able to help anybody if you want to. Okay. So tree, affairs with your family. That can also be, family of choice, people that are close to you. That can also be your living environment. Some of you might be getting in touch again with extended family because they brought up that globe and traveling and looking into your lineage. That was a channeled message before this came out. So that could really be something that's prevalent in the year 2026 for you. Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So if you feel like you're in need of guidance, just call on your spiritual team. Your spiritual team is like, we're here to give you a hand. So remember that you are absolutely never, ever, ever alone. Just reach out your hand and we will know, that you need assistance, that you're calling on us, and we can come in and help you. What are going to be some of the themes for them in 2026? Spirit. Loneliness. Okay. Some of you are doing it. You're moving through, changing the people that are in your life. So there may be moments of feeling that loneliness, but Spirit is showing me you smiling and just feeling really happy. So it's like that energy of, I'd rather have a few close friends than 100 fake friends. So you might be cleaning up your life in that sense. Yeah, and Spirit is also bringing through something, those mirrors that have the large bulbs around them. Like you might see them in dressing rooms or people putting on makeup with them, but it's like the old-fashioned ones with the large bulbs. Spirit is bringing that through. So again, there's going to be something about people showing the truth of who they are under the bright lights. And also you getting more insight on your true identity as you're not trying to balance all of these other people. What else can they expect in the year 2026? But this is what we had literally just said. This card reads, I know that I am never alone. And that's what came up with the hand here. So you might have moments where it's looking like loneliness to others as you're kind of limiting the people that have access to you. But again, you're in that King of Pentacles energy. So the King of Pentacles isn't just letting everybody come by. He's only letting people of value come by. Okay. Relationships, such a theme for you. This is romantic and otherwise. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Oh my goodness, your reading is really coming together for 2026, I'm telling you. Let's get another card. For the collective, what is their theme? What are they working on? Happiness. It doesn't get any better. Happiness. They're telling you the truth out here. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. No more juggling. You're walking your path. You're paying attention and focusing on yourself. Your relationships have to be based on, can people meet you where you are? Okay. Craziest message, but they're showing me this like a hot pad, like what you put your food down on. And so it's like you're setting down the thing that's hot on the hot pad. You're no longer handling what's hot anymore. You're not cooking that same old recipe. You're like, you know what, this is done and I'm setting it over here. It's hot. I'm not going to hold on to it. I know it's a funny message, but that's what Spirit brought through. Hey, if some of you are cookers, people that like to cook, that is just more confirmation for you. We have adversity when we split the deck. So there's a little bit of adversity here. I don't know why they're saying obelisk, maybe focusing on your direction. Getting more insight and clarity. They're showing me like the crown chakra as well. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So of course, when there's change, you usually experience some kind of adversity. People maybe saying, people getting upset that you're not holding that same frame for them anymore. Michael Jordan, let's go back to that card. He played multiple sports professionally. Now, he could have said, well, I'm already in the NBA. That's what people know me as, so I'm not going to do anything else. But instead, he's like, yeah, actually, I'm just going to play this sport. I'm just going to play that sport. I'm just going to jump over here. I'm just going to, Estee Lauder card is under there, change your identity, reinvent yourself. So again, some people will be able to accept that, who truly love you and are there for you and who are your soul tribe, and some people will not. So you focus on your goal. You focus on the relationship with your spiritual team, with yourself, with your happiness, knowing that you're on the right path. If it feels a little bit lonely, know that those people need to fall away with that Tower card and they're going to be replaced. We have surrender. I can release my need to control. Yeah. So 2026 being way more in the flow. Okay, I'm going to get a couple more cards before we sign off here. Let me know what you thought of your reading. Hit like so other people can find these videos. And I read all of your comments. So let me know. We're connecting. We're creating community here with like-minded people. What are their messages for the collective for 2026? It might feel like a slow burn, but I'm hearing that it's going to be steady and consistency. Consistency is key. Yeah, they're also bringing back up that cooking again. When you're waiting for something to come to its consistency. So they're bringing up that hot pad energy again. I know I said Spirit is being funny today, so it is what it is. But when you have to set something aside, like say you're making a gravy, right? Or some kind of sauce. It might need to thicken over time. So it's not going to look how you want it to look when you serve it, when you're finished cooking it. But you're taking it off of the heat. You're taking it off of the stove because it is done and you're going to set it aside. So something that you've already been working on is going to come together in the year 2026. So don't just keep messing with it. Set it to the side like you need to. Know when to release. They're giving me 4 of Pentacles. Know when to release. Okay, because you might need it needs time to come together. Your energies are going to be coming together in the year 2026. So see it through. A lot of you are going to be doing more meditating, or that would be beneficial to you to do in the year of 2026. Seeing it through. We've kind of been talking about this since they showed the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. The fact that, and then we talked about the 5 of Wands as well. The fact that sometimes you have the idea, you look, you plan, you want to send the ships out, but then you might, get hesitant because of the struggles that come up or something. So Spirit is showing like a boat in the ocean. There's going to be waves. You're going to hit waves. Why do you expect to not hit any waves? It doesn't mean that you're going the wrong direction, It means that you're in the ocean. It means that you're moving. It means that you're traveling. Good. So see it through. So this card does take a lot of courage, but Spirit is encouraging you to see it through. You don't always finish what you start and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end and then be proud of what you accomplished. So that's your energy for 2026. A fresh start with something. You know, some of you might need to throw something away and start completely new and have the strength and the courage and the ability and the prayer and the connection with your spiritual team to choose to do that. A fresh start. Look at 2026 as a fresh start for yourself. Also, Spirit is saying just take advantage of the fact that the collective is just in that push energy. When we're at a new year, the whole world is looking at a reset energy. New year, new me. Gym membership discounts. You know, the whole world is in that energy. So take advantage of that wave of energy to help move yourself forward. Okay, let it go. Let it go. That's what we were talking about with the cooking, with the sauce. It has to come together. You can't keep stirring it. You can't keep it on the heat. There comes a time, you might be a perfectionist. There comes a time where you have to just let it go and you have to just put it out in the world. 3 of Wands, you have to just let it sail out into the world and see what occurs with it. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. Okay? Yeah, some of you might be someone who thinks about shadow work, but with this, it's saying like, maybe quit going so deeply into that in the same ways that you have in the past, because there is a time where you just have to let something go. For whoever this is for, I feel like you know exactly what this was referring to, what you need to let go, what you've been harping on too long, what you've been looking at, hoping it would change. It's like there's nothing else for you to do with it. You need to set it down so that it can blossom, so that sauce can get to the right consistency for your life. Do you know what I'm saying? Whoever this is for, you will know. It will resonate with you. So I'm not going to worry about it. Shame. You've carried this burden far too long. So there is something that you're definitely going to be letting go of and finally moving past in the year of 2026, because you're not going to be held back by that shame. It's going to be coming to resolution. Again, you're going to be a little bit more fierce this year. Okay? Take that how it resonates for you. Wherever you're setting boundaries and just, again, they showed me that door with the no appointments, taking care of your energy, taking care of your time, not valuing other people's time over your own time. So this is a year of fierceness. I mean, you're a spicy little collective out here. This is spicy energy. I really have to be honest with you. The orange is coming through. It was just the full moon. Did that set you off? In Gemini, are you feeling your emotions everywhere? Are you feeling ups and downs? My goodness, this energy is going to come into a resolution. It's going to come together for you. Just posted another reading that was kind of similar to that energy. If you want to check that out as well, about it's coming. Okay, let's get some crystal messages, and I think this is going to wrap up our reading for us for 2026. What is their crystal? What is their crystal message for 2026? And overall energy, we're wrapping up the reading for them. What do they need to know? Here it is. Citrine, bring in the light. I think that's gorgeous. I think I love to leave the reading right there. All right. Because, my goodness, bring in the light. Again, this message about being open here on the bottom of the deck. Rose quartz, open up your heart. Love could definitely be coming in for some of you. If you guys want me to do a love reading on the channel, let me know in the comment section. Okay. Whatever you guys want to do, let me know in the comment section. This channel's here for you. But bring in the light. This is about allowing in your spiritual team. Some of you might be hanging something that actually catches the light in your room. That's a side message confirmation for someone as well. So whatever you do in this 2026 year, just bring in the light. Remember to pray, ask your spiritual team for help, for guidance, support. That's how you bring in the light. All right. So good luck out there in 2026. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you in another video. Take care.